Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for 5-Minute Friday, and let's get into checking out some tech. Today we are going to go through Rancher Notifiers and how to use them with alerts. Here's the documentation on Rancher Notifiers. I'll put the link down in the description so that you guys can go and look through it and read it. Let's get to the first question. What are Rancher Notifiers? Rancher Notifiers are services that you can use in conjunction with Alert Manager, which is basically Prometheus for metrics, to get notifications about alerts or errors or status of most anything running in Rancher. Rancher supports a wide range of notifier integrations out of the box, such as Slack, email, PagerDuty, which we all love, webhooks, WeChat, DingTalk, Microsoft Teams, and I think that's about it for those. Just so you know, notifiers are managed at the cluster level. This makes sure that only cluster admins need to add the notifiers, letting your developers or your Rancher users to only have to configure the alerts at the project and the namespace level. Notifiers are configured at the Rancher from going to the global view and then picking the cluster that you want to add the notifiers to. And then if we go up to the right hand and go up to Tools and Notifiers, we can come in here and you can see I already have one set up, but we're going to go ahead and click Add Notifier so that you can see here's all of your different options that I have already mentioned, and all you basically have to do is go through and configure this up. One thing I want to note is down here that says Send Resolved Alerts. You can enable that right here, and for whatever integration you are working on, Rancher is nice enough to put a link down here on how to get it all set up. So whether you're using Slack or PagerDuty, they'll actually give you instructions on actually how to get it all set up for it. Once you get it all set up, you can actually click down here and click Test and make sure it works. Just so you can see, I have a previous one set up in here. If we go in there and we get this nice Rancher notifications set up for Slack. So now that you have whatever notifier you choose to get set up, how do we actually use these? Well, that's great, these integrations are here, but now we need to go actually use them someplace. So a couple of things I want to mention is this goes off and works with alerts, which are also managed at the project level. Since we're still at the cluster level though, we can click over to alerts. And then you can see all of these different groups of pre-made cluster alerts. Rancher has a ton of them already built in, and you can obviously come in here and create your own rules. If we go up to here, say these etcd ones, I can edit this actual group of rules. And then you can see in here, here's all the settings for this actual alert, making sure things don't go over. And then if we scroll down to the very bottom, we can see here alert to our Slack Rancher notification going to our channel, and that's how you add it in. Just click Save. And you can go through and add it to every single one of these alert groups. And just to remind everyone, it also can be configured at the project and namespace. So if we go over here to the Argo CD project and click into it, we can see here's the alerts for that. And since these are unconfigured, so if you come in here, you can click Edit and also see that you can add your Slack notifications down here. Well, that's great. Now you have your notifier set up, you have your alert set up to use your notifier, and just to give you guys a quick look, this is what it looks like when it comes through in Slack. I've also used the PagerDuty integration. It works really well. And now you've got them all set up. Just a reminder too that these can all be set up through Terraform. You don't need to necessarily use the Rancher UI. And on top of that, these notifiers can also be used within the Rancher pipelines themselves if you're using those. Beyond that, thanks all for following along with this 5-Minute Friday intro into Rancher notifiers, and I hope you all have a great weekend.